Hello everyone, we're back with the Kenmore Progressive Pet Friendly Upright Vacuum. Today we're going over a almost 2-year update. I think it's been about 20 months, 22 months, something like that. I got it in like January of 2019 is what I can remember. And we're going to be going over the pros, cons, and features of this Kenmore and if I recommend it or not. So without further ado, let's begin. Okay, so we're going to start with the cleaning performance. The cleaning performance of this Kenmore is pretty good. It's pretty good. On carpets is where it really excels. It's a very powerful motorized brush roll. Does a very good job at carpet agitation. You can see this brush roll here. I am using my new lights, one of my new camera lights. You can see it's brighter in here. Because of the camera light, it's sitting right up there above the camera. You can see how bright that is. The brush roll does a very good job on carpet. It has 4 height adjustments: low, medium, high, and high. Medium high is the best setting for my particular carpeting, but your carpet type may vary. It has a pretty good dirt bin. It's decent size. The max fill is right here, so right up to the line of this cyclone piece. The filter, it has a not pleated but fabric pre-motor filter. You can see what it looks like. It has, let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 cyclones. You can see they are a bit dusty on the top because they're not perfect at filtering dust out, but they do a pretty good job because you can see all the dust down there. The machine also has a second filter. If you pull this tab right here, you will expose the machine's HEPA filter. This is the HEPA filter. I'll get out my flashlight and we'll check the condition of the filter. You can see how, if you look in the filter, it has a lot of carbon dust inside of it. A lot of carbon dust, so it's getting on the dirty side. It may need, I doubt this is washable, it may need a replacement, but it's honestly not too bad, so I think it can wait. When it's really dirty, then I'll probably just hit it with my leaf blower, because I don't feel like paying for a filter on a 2-year-old vacuum. Okay, so hair rarely gets wrapped up on here. Most of the time it's forced into the bottom with Kenmore's compression technology, which is made to force the dirt to the bottom. The filtration seems to be pretty good. It doesn't claim a sealed system with HEPA filtration, but it has a HEPA filter, and I've personally never noticed any issues with filtration. You select floor or hose through this dial. You can remove this right here to access the inside. You just pull these 2 clips, one here, and this red piece comes off. The hose does not come off of here, but it will come off of here if you just do this, but I don't feel like doing that right now. The power button is located right here, and if you press right here, the hose and wand will come off. You can either use it like this, or you can press this button right here and use it like this. The machine comes included with this turbo tool, which is pretty good. It also comes with this really nice dusting brush. It's a very soft dusting brush, and a really awesome crevice tool. One of the best, if I don't drop it, included crevice tools out there. Over a foot long, very large. They all store on board. The crevice tool slides into this slot right here. The dusting brush goes right here, and the wand is of course stored right back here, and the upholstery tool clicks into this spot right there. This clip here is to store the hose so it doesn't flop and smack anything. The cord is a relatively short 25 feet. I think that Kenmore really needs to improve in making the cord much longer than 25 feet. It's a little too short in my opinion. Actually, it's way too short. I think 30 would be better. You can turn off the brush roll on this machine, and you do it by pulling this back, and now the brush roll is disabled. You push this forward, and that enables it for carpet cleaning. It works as you'd expect. The brush roll does very good on carpet. It's okay on hard floors, but it kind of tends to leave smaller particles on the floor and push stuff. It picks up hair and lighter debris, but if you're trying to clean up sand with this, unless you have hardwood, I'd turn the brush roll on, because if you have tile or any harder floors that won't be damaged by having the brush roll turned on, then you can turn the brush roll on. But it does not do a very good job with sand or fine particles on hard floors. On carpets, it's a very good machine. Now, the things I don't like would be, at this price range, it has nothing that really wows me. It says, this is better than other stuff. Its warranty is only 1 year. That's just too short for a $170 vacuum. The cyclones are pretty good, but as you can see, I showed you earlier and I'll show you again, there's a lot of dust just going right past them. Like, you can see all the fine dust that's up here. If I do this, like that, look at all that fine dust. And this filter gets caked with fine dust pretty easily. The cyclones work okay on this. The filtration itself is pretty good, but you will have to be paying attention to this filter. It says every month. So yeah, I would definitely recommend washing this filter. The cyclones are decent, but not great. The manual height adjustment, it can be a little tricky to move that sometimes. This is really difficult to pull back, especially when the machine is on. So switching floor types easily is not easy with this machine. In order to go to hard floors, you have to go and move to this, and then put your foot down and jam this thing back. It's a little bit difficult at times, and if you do this right here, it will pinch you, so go like this above it. As I said, the hard floor performance isn't great. The cord is kind of short. The wand is not extendable or retractable, which is okay. It does have suction control up on the handle right here. You can open and close this, which is really helpful if you're cleaning a high pile carpet. But I think that at $170, it's a good option, but it's not a great option. It has things that I don't like about it that I think Kenmore can improve. And there's other vacuums out that are a better buy than this, I would say. And one of the biggest ones would be this, the Bissell Powerlifter Swivel Lift-Off Pet. It has LED headlights. It has swivel, unlike the Kenmore. It has a sealed system. It has a hands-free emptying technology. It has a better cyclone. I've been using this heavily in my house, and you can see besides a little hair, there's only a tiny bit of dust on that filter. The bin is easier to take off. It comes with a better turbo tool. The Kenmore turbo tool is just not great. It tangles really easily, as you can see, and dirt can get in. The only entrance for the dirt is this little offset hole, so this area right here doesn't really do anything. It kind of just spits the dirt back out. And then inside of the tool, if we were to open it like this, look and see, and that right in here on this spindle, look at all the hair that's caked right here. It goes straight through, and then the dirt you've just sucked up gets all tangled in here, and then the tool stops working. You can see right there. The Bissell doesn't have that problem. Just see all the dirt that's caked up in this turbo tool. But I think that a better turbo tool offering a sealed system and improving these cyclones, because this is multi-cyclonic. The Bissell has a single cyclone and honestly performs better. Another thing I don't like is the emptying system. When you empty this, you have to press on this thing and pry it out, and usually when your hand goes like this, it goes and I get dirt on my hand when I empty this. With the Bissell, I'll show you the difference right now by emptying both the machines. With the Bissell, you just hold it over the garbage, you hit that, and all the hair and dirt and just falls right out. No issue. With the Kenmore, you have to take this and pry it, and as you can see, it shoots out and creates a big mess like that. I honestly don't like the emptying system of the Kenmore. I think that they have a lot of improvement to do. Just got some dust on this right here. It's clean now. So I think Kenmore has some improving to do to make this machine a better deal. Either drop the price to $100. Thankfully, I only paid $60 for this because I got on a special deal where the box was damaged, so they couldn't sell it at regular price, so they sold it for $60. The Bissell is better on carpet. It's better on hard floors. It has a sealed system, a better cyclone, easier emptying. The list goes on and on and on, and this Bissell costs an average of about $10 less than this Kenmore. So it's hard to recommend the Kenmore. And the Bissell also has liftoff technology, which is helpful when you clean stairs. And it also has LED headlights. So honestly, the Bissell is a better buy than the Kenmore. I think that the Kenmore does a lot of good stuff, but is, let's see, I'm gonna wipe it off a little bit, it's a little dusty, but is not a big enough challenger to the Bissell. The Bissell does a better job on a lot of things, and cleaning performance is better on the Bissell. So I would honestly recommend purchasing the Bissell Powerlifter Swivel Liftoff Pet over the Kenmore Pet Friendly Upright Vacuum. The Kenmore does a pretty good job, but the Bissell's better cleaning performance on carpets. The Bissell also does have adjustable suction power, but the Bissell's better cleaning performance on carpets and hard floors. It's longer cord, not to mention about 5 feet longer. It's easier to use, it's lighter, it swivels better, it takes up less physical space, and overall, it's just a better vacuum. The Bissell, I would honestly recommend it more than the Kenmore. So please let me know what you think about this video and what you want to see next. Tell me what machine you would buy. Oh, and also not to mention the Bissell's warranty is 5 years, so 5 times longer than the quite underwhelming 1-year warranty of the Kenmore, which is already expired on mine. So buy the Bissell